Okay, I'm giving this a blitz today. I'm going to try to complete episode 1 today, so here I'm going to explore that part of the level I hate so very, very much because of all those walk-through walls. Now, what's behind this? Nothing except another walk-through wall. I wonder where it leads. It doesn't seem to be in much. Oh shit! Oh shit! Aliens and giant robots up the ass, and I'm at less than half health. What am I gonna do? Okay, at least I think I can make them come out one by one since they're so far. Thank God that room's huge. Can you imagine if they were all coming at me at the same time? Time to bring out one more monster, and it's an alien this time. I'm gonna gotta keep shooting else. Oh yeah! A green potion, that's good since it's... Did you hear that? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I reflect all those projectiles back at them, but yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything here at all, so I risked dying for a green potion I used to defeat the monsters in the first place. What a spectacular waste. And there's a meal over there. Oh man, are you kidding me? I already used it! And I wasn't even done with this area yet. There's another walk-through wall. What's there? A giant robot? Wow. Thank God I didn't run through the place since I would have ended up straight into the robot and I would have died. Thank God for that first aid kit. I was almost dead, so it's most welcome. Okay, so now it's time for a little sprint back to the main room, the one with the multicolored walls in part of it. And it's taking a while, even with the run button, so that area was pretty huge. There's a big chunk of the level that's already done, and I only explored one wing. Okay, now that gray cloak is coming real handy now, so here I'm going to head to the northernmost part of the level, where I think the third bouncer is, and yeah, keep coming. I've got a gray cloak. I don't care if you shoot at me, if you run into me. I'm invincible! So what's in there now? Whoa! There was already a giant robot and 2 spiders there, and I didn't even have time to enter the room. Talk about a welcome committee. Okay, that one was really, really obvious. 10 coins and bouncer number 3, which, well, now I am halfway to maxing the bouncer. But you want to know what I would like to see right now? Healing items, because I really don't want to be forced to press backspace in the middle of a level. And there we go. First aid kit and 4 apples. This ought to recover some health. And yeah, in fact, I'm full. And speaking of the backspace trick, levels 10, 20, and 30, which are the boss stages, well, they don't keep track of your high scores, so if the worst happens, I can always just push the button without fear of it showing in the high score records, though you'll be seeing the lowered score on the screen until the end of the level. But hey, bosses are supposed to be tough, so okay, now where am I supposed to go? I was heading back to the beginning there, but yeah, I'm really confused. Am I able to get inside those jungle blocks? I thought I was able to, but it looks like it's just a long, narrow band, so nope, can't go inside these, so I'm just gonna get back over there, and I think in that direction. I didn't go over there in the beginning, and yep, that's a good sign, a closed door, though it won't mean much in episode 2, and you'll see why shortly. Once I get past episode 1, of course, so I'm really closing in on the end of the level, and yeah, I remember that place. It's crawling with spiders, lots and lots and lots of spiders. And gee, how many of them are there? Not that they're really threatening, since they don't fire anything at me, and I'm in easy mode, so they don't even have the tackle attack. And can I get into those yet? And is there anything at all? Nope. Oh yeah, a green potion, though I think some of the spiders were in there. If you remember that alien death trap of doom in in level 5, which I actually died to. Okay, now I'm confused. I don't know in which direction I'm going or where I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, I have a compass, but it's not like I'm really good at using those things. In real life, like in this game, the compass is pretty much there for decoration because honestly, I don't really use it because it just confuses me even more. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of walls here, so a purple potion would have come in real handy, but at least as long as it stays with just aliens and spiders and no giant robots or anything of the sort, I should be okay. And okay, that's just recovery items, which I'm going to use right away because I run into a spider. But yeah, I think the locked door should be, yeah, right there. And more aliens. Now I can really tell I'm coming close to the end of the level because, yeah, another one. The game does that sometimes. They shove a lot of locked doors in a row. Don't see the point since you need the key to get through the first one anyway.
Prepare to die.
Level 10, Death and Taxes. And yeah, they actually censored the word death. Remember in the Pokemon Red LP when I was talking about censorship of the concept of death? Well, here they actually censored the word death. So if you were going to do that anyway, why didn't you call the level something else? Now this is the first boss stage, and the boss of this place is a troll thing called Zorko. Now, one thing that's interesting about Zorko is that it deflects homing missiles, even though you cannot have homing missiles at this point in the game. So what difference does it make? Well, you probably already guessed it. You're gonna have a rematch against the guy at the end of the game. Yeah, because in level 30 you'll have to go through a boss gauntlet. You're gonna have to beat all 3 bosses in succession if you want to win. Now this hallway I'm exploring it goes all around the Zorko's room, which is located in the middle of the level. So now I'm going to end back in the room where I started, and yeah, that is not obvious at all. Yeah, a fan in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, of course there's gonna be a secret passage. And it's quite a long one with a lot, and I mean a lot of power-ups. So Zorko is actually a joke if you actually bother to pick them up, which of course I am going to do. Now, a side note about Zorko is that when he dies, he morphs into a warp that takes you to the rest of the game, but there's also another warp that appears in the central room, which leads to a game over room. And unlike the level 7 one, if you remember, the one with all those holes, yeah, that wasn't obvious at all either. And unlike that one, well, there's absolutely no way out of it. It's a 1x1 cell. You can't get back enough in order to get back into the warp. So yeah, I hope you don't save in there, else you're going to have to start all the way from the beginning. And that is an assload of gray cloaks I just collected, which sort of makes sense given the length of this passage. And yeah, even look, I'm running as fast as I can and it still takes forever. Now, as you can imagine, that's why there were so many gray cloaks, so I could actually get to Zorko without wasting them all. And I am going to end this video right in front of the door to Zorko's room and just watch the next video to see the actual fight.